Y'all come on in the building, man. We talking free agency tracker. It's time to get down to the real. TD, talk to the people.
Appreciate it, Mr. Jackson. What's up? This is Thomas Davis, man, and you are watching the Black Cat Panther podcast. Make sure y'all tune in all season long.
Yeah, you know I'm a beast. You know I'm a beast. Welcome to the feast. My whole team off the leash. We don't know defeat. Everybody eat. Hey, you know I'm a beast. You know I'm a beast. Welcome to the feast. My whole team off the leash. We don't know defeat. Everybody eat. Hey, you know I'm a beast.
Can I run up the score, run up the board, breaking the mold? Ay, ay, walking the door, you know what happened? We step on the floor. Ay, ay, coming from on, you don't want problems, you already know it. Ay, ay, come on to it, you already know I'm finna go do it. Ay, yeah, I'm locked in, and I feel like Mark 10. Ay, walking to a room, chest up with my chin. Ay, already finished for this joint, even begin. Ay, when is what I am, I cannot ever pretend. Ay, yeah, never pretend. Ay, back in the lab again. Ay, you when I touching the friends, ayy. You when I touching the can, ayy. Putting the points on the board, I'm killing the boys, you know what it is, ayy. Switching the moves, no number two, I came in to win. Said I'm tapped in with the action, if it got the master on the master, I can never move passive. I'm active, I can make them go ghost on this cast, but wanna know who running it, just ask us. On the track, I'm gunning it, I'm blasting this, that gas, and diesel, shack and dog.
You know I'm a beast. You know I'm a beast. Welcome to the feast. My whole team off the leash. We don't know defeat. Everybody eat. Hey, you know I'm a beast. You know I'm a beast. Welcome to the feast. My whole team off the leash. We don't know defeat.
What's going on? What's going on? Y'all already know what time it is, man. I like to take this time to welcome you guys to the Black Cat Panther podcast. It's time to talk about it. I know y'all been waiting on it. Let's get to the real. Let's talk about the acquisition so far to this point that we have made. I wanted to sit back a little bit. I wanted to see if the hot donut sign was going to be glazing this week. And boy, I have been seeing some glazing around here. So, like I said, we're going to get into it and we're going to properly assess some of these moves. Let's get into it as we do. Shout out to everybody in the chat. It's your boys, man. We always up in here. And if you haven't already, you already know what to do. Come on in, comment, like, subscribe to the channel. Y'all already see it, man. This is where we at. So, let's go ahead and get into it as we do. Number one, free agency, we re-signed J.C. Horn. J.C. Horn is potentially the biggest takeaway from our re-signing. You get a true bona fide lockdown corner. And you got a guy that was healthy for the entirety of the season for the first time in his career. To me, re-signing him for the long term that we did was A+. Made him the highest paid corner, as much so deserved after a Pro Bowl encounter this season. Like I said, man had over 60 plus tackles, interception, 13 passes deflected. You name the numbers, he had it. One of the best we saw in the league this year. So without further ado, like I said, while I talk a little bit, I'm gonna put a little mural of JC up in the background. That way you can understand, you know, I was very impressed with the Carolina Panthers retaining J.C. Horn. It was a much needed bolster to our secondary. So with that being said, you go out, you take one part of the secondary and you say, hey, we need to come out here and we need to get the next part of the secondary done. Now, Carolina Panthers went out. We re-signed Mike Jackson. Mike Jackson. This is a guy that I did not care for. I did not care for Mike Jackson. I did not care for much of what we saw from him. Because when I saw him on multiple times, I saw him got beat. I saw him got burned. I saw Mike Jackson get taken advantage of a lot of times as a Carolina Panther. But for some reason, because everybody believed that they love his name and his name is so reminiscent to pop star Mike Jackson, they felt the need that this guy should be taken seriously. Well, let me put it in a full perspective. You get rid of Troy Hill, who was very productive for this team. Did not get beat. Did not get beat at all. Troy Hill was out on the island. You cut him, and then you bring Mike Jackson in here, and you watch Mike Jackson the first 3-4 weeks of the season just get beat like a bass drum. But everybody decided that this guy is a solid pickup. And in their minds, the 6'1", 210-pound cornerback has made a home here in Carolina. To me, this is a rotational piece. He should remain a rotational piece, and he should not, and I repeat, should not ever see the starting lineup. Now, if you are signing him with the intent of him to becoming a backup, it is perfect for the role. But if you're entrusting him with the role of coming in and being your starting caliber corner, you are in trouble. I'm just put that on out there. So with that being said, I'm gonna move on to the next one. And like I said, I'm gonna break this thing on down, and I'm gonna keep it a whole beam with y'all, man, because there's a lot of glazing going on around here, and I don't like it. I don't like it not one bit. Now, next up, as you see, Austin Corbett. Austin Corbett got signed to a long-term, well, I believe it was a one-year deal here in Carolina. I believe that the Carolina Panthers should have moved on from Austin Corbett after having 2 ACLs and an MCL, which is 3 seasons in a row where he has been hurt and not productive for your team. The Carolina Panthers are wishing upon upside with this man who has 0 lateral movement, 0 lateral mobility, and they signed this guy to a long-term deal, which will end up becoming a big mistake. That's my honest opinion. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Like I say, today is the day I tell the truth, so help me God. Rotational piece. Austin Corbett, if he's healthy, he is a solid guard/center. He can play any position on the line. He is solid. But the problem is he has not been healthy since we signed him. Since the day he stepped foot in Carolina, he has not been healthy. Next up, Tommy Tremble, a rotational piece that I felt when they cut him, it was for the better good of the team. It was for the better good of the team. He should have been cut and not brought back because he had 3 years to showcase something of the sorts. And I believe that he's not suited as a tight end. He's more suited as more of a fullback because his athleticism calls for him to have the ball in his hand more than him be, going down the field becoming a pass catcher. But this is what we have here. We re-signed Tommy Tremble and we brought him back. To me, he should be a rotational piece because he is not a clear-cut guy and he should not be paid as no such of the sort. Next up, we got a punter, Sam Martin. This was a head scratcher for everybody. Everybody was sitting here looking like, okay, why is we, putting money and invested into a punter right now? But it's for special teams, it's going to help with field position. You get a guy with a strong leg that can come out here and win you the field position battle. So I'm not mad at that move. It's all about making sure that you get the ball down the field. Yes, you had a guy already here, but I'm guessing they saw something in this guy that they said, hey, we're going to take a chance on him and bring him in here because, well, then again, he's from Buffalo. You know how this regime is with Seattle, Buffalo, and Tampa Bay players. They're the only 3 regimes that they seem to pull from. Brady Christensen. Now, this was, to me, low key. He said, Q doing this, UNC Duke. It's time. Yeah, man, my bad, cuz I felt the need to get on here, and I really wasn't paying attention with UNC and Duke. I'm sorry. I don't want to pull anybody away from nothing. But we agreed to terms with Brady Christensen. This to me was a scary good signing. And I was shocked because I thought we were going to lose Cade Mays. I thought we were going to lose either him or Brady Christensen. And I thought that we were potentially going to lose another one of those guys, Austin Corbett. But somehow, some way, the Panthers were able to retain all three guys. And if, like I said, out of my picks, out of everybody, Brady Christensen was the guy to bring back. You get what I'm saying? Because he plays all five positions, and he is more valuable to this team than anybody that meets the eye. He can play center. I mean, left guard, right guard, tackle, left tackle. Hell, he can play right tackle. Hell, he might even can coach. This guy right here is a Swiss Army knife. So that's where I'm at with it. I like the pickup from Brady Christensen, bringing him back. It was very, very much needed. Now, this is where the next one came in. Bobby Brown. We missed out on Milton from the Philadelphia Eagles, and the next thing we did was turn our attentions to Bobby Brown. Bobby Brown, 6'4", 328 pounds, is a true three technique nose tackle, and he can get in there and play. You get what I'm saying? He is a starting caliber guy. You won't hear me mention any noise about this guy. Now, granted, he's no superstar, but he's a solid player. So for me, seeing the Panthers agree to terms with him, it was a no-brainer. You get a guy, like you say, that can come in and control the gaps and go from, sideline to sideline, practically controlling his gap and giving those linebackers, a lot of leeway to get out here and go, from sideline to sideline. So I like the Bobby Brown pickup. And no, I don't like it because of his name is so reminiscent to a singer. That no. Everybody need to stop with the foolishness, man. He'll be a good player when it's all said and done, because what I'm looking at is the way that they redid this line. If I had to go into the season right now, you have Derek Brown on the outside end spot. You put him in the middle, Bobby Brown, and then you put Ashawn Robinson on the opposite end. And then you're looking at it like you got three guys that can come out here, man the front, be able to be space eaters and redirect the run game. You get what I'm saying? You got three beefy guys that can, at the point of attack, get in there and redirect traffic. That's what you need. And I'm not mad at that at all. But then it's like, okay, I start scratching my head because like the Bobby Brown signing was really good. But then the Patrick Jones is like, okay. I saw him. I looked at his numbers. I went back and looked at some film on him. At 6'4", 264 pounds, I was not impressed with Patrick Jones II. Not impressed at all. Like I said, a lot of people was glazing him. He is a rotational linebacker. And I doubt he'll be able to secure a starting spot. Because, like I said, you got Trevon Wallace, you got Jadeveon Clowney, you got Wanham, you got Josie Jewell. I don't think he can beat out Josie Jewell. Like I said, the plan is to put him beside him, but I don't care for I don't care for it. It didn't wow me at all. And then we went from him to a 6'1" tackle, a small, tiny tackle that this is what I was looking at. Okay, what the hell are we doing here? We got Tershawn Walton. And I said to myself, bro, a 280-pound, 6'1" D tackle, he the size of a damn middle linebacker. And I said, this ain't gonna work. you need space either. But the thought is to have him come in as a rotational piece to give Bobby Brown or potentially Derek Brown, be one of those guys behind them. That way you can rotate this thing and have fresh bodies on the field. But the thing is for D tackles, you want to have prototypical size. 6'1", 280 pounds ain't gonna get it, man. I look. I have been seeing everybody talk about, because the first thing when people signed him, everybody say, who? That just tell you you're on the Kansas City Chiefs and you got Chris Jones beside you, and not a damn soul knew who you were. Not a soul. Now, granted, he had a handful of sacks, but that's to be expected when you buy Chris Jones. I mean, hell, a lot of people are going to get a bevy of freebies when you standing beside the guy. He that is him. Shout out to 8704. Boy, you wild. What's going on with everybody in the chat, man? I appreciate each and every one of you guys for coming in the building. Make sure you subscribe on your way in. Man, it's Friday night. It's one of those things. My man said he got a 6% pass rush win rate. Oh my God. Now, on to the cream of the crop. This signing right here is where I said to myself, God damn it, Carolina. Good fucking job getting a quality safety in here. Getting a guy that could come in here and really at the point of attack fly down there and help and run assists. I think he was like the 12th best corner when it comes to run assists in the entire league. So you get a guy that's going to be flying down the seam and he is going to hit you in the face. I love it. Trevon Moehrig. This signing right here is the best signing to me of the entire free agency, opposite of JC Horn coming in. This guy right here, to me, is probably going to be the glue that keeps this team together on defense this year, because you're going to probably lose Xavier Woods. Xavier Woods was like 133rd when it comes to run stopping. And I'm like, oh my God, talk about you really bolstered up your safety room, and you're going to play him a little bit of linebacker here and there probably. He's going to be a determining factor on his defense. Woods went to the Titans. Oh, yeah, that is right. I forgot. Appreciate you for that, Omar. Next up, this is the one that everybody has been glazing the most. And I laughed till I couldn't laugh anymore because I said, Krispy Kreme, hot and ready sign is on with the glaze with this fella right here, because he had 135 tackles in literally 11 games. But if you go back and you look at some of those tackles and how he got them, when you got Braden Fisk and when you got some of those guys that's on that line, they got bona fide superstars. So it was like they played this play where he got, I believe it was Derrick Henry. He stopped Derrick Henry in the backfield. And they were like, oh my God, we got the linebacker of the future. Another undersized linebacker. And another guy that's a rotational piece to me. But he's better than Josie Jewell. Make no mistake about that. He's better than Josie Jewell. And if you think this guy isn't good, then imagine what I think of Josie Jewell. Because I said Josie Jewell last year was slow-footed. He was a day late and a dollar short on a lot of his because let me be honest, let me tell you guys what you expect from a linebacker. You expect a linebacker, quick first step, the ability to deduce, and as you see it, your body is moving. Josie Jewell was very slow to deducing plays last year. But this guy right here is a little bit better. He has a step. It's just making sure that he finish the play and getting in good position to be able to finish. Now, Christian Roseboom, he's a solid B plus guy. Nobody other than Moehrig to me is almost like a A minus, a high B plus plus, like B double plus. He was really, really good. Like we needed that in the worst way because now you can go and get a young safety in the draft and pair it with him, and you'll have something that you can look at because Moehrig is young. He's young. And you got the ability, like I said, to have him grow with a young boy. So that's where I was like, okay, now this is where I start scratching my head and I say, okay, who the hell is this? When we get to Dan Chisena, and look at this on the screen. Motherfuckers is asking, is he good? Nobody knew what the fuck he was. Is he fast? Nobody know what he does best. Chisena, 6'3", 202 pounds. We paid money to a wide receiver that you could literally go in the draft and pick. You could literally go get Jalen Higgins from Iowa State, and he'd be 10 times better than what you got from Dan Chisena just now, and you didn't have to spend money on it. But once again, I'm just telling y'all like it is. It's one of the ones where I don't agree with that. Now, this one, I said that Moehrig was the best signer for the Panthers. This right here was the best value by the Panthers. Because in a world where you had, what's the some bitch that we had here for the last couple of years that was trash? Miles Sanders. There we go. Miles Sanders. You know you're so bad when I can barely remember your name. Miles Sanders, we signed him to, I believe it was a 4-year, $6 million a year deal. So basically, you just swap out players. You send Miles Sanders to the Cowboys because the Cowboys pick him up, and then we pick up Rico Dowdle. Dowdle had 1,000 yards last season. Now, I look at this like how you look at the Falcons, and this is the way how I'm looking at it. You got Bijan Robinson and Tyler Algier, two running backs where Tyler Algier had 1,000 yards this season before they went and got Bijan Robinson. Bijan Robinson came in, gave them 900 yards on the ground as a rookie. You're going to have a dynamic 1-2 punch with Rico Dowdle and Chuba Hubbard. Now, Chuba, we just saw him 1,200 yards this year. Very proud of him for stepping up and stepping out. That's what I'm talking about. Dowdle, with him and Chuba in here together, it's going to be electric because behind this offensive line was built to come out here and maul. When you see Hunt, when you look at Taylor Moton on that right side, there ain't too many edge rushers / D tackles that can go head up with those two guys and win the battle. So I expect Dowdle, because Dowdle is perfect at getting to that second level. He gonna eat. I'm very much so. You rarely hear me come out and praise these players as of the last couple of years because of how bad we've been. But Dowdle was a very good signing. I have to give Dan Morgan that. You pay him I believe it's a 1-year, $6 million deal. Now, granted, you could have potentially went into the draft and got 4th, 5th round guy and potentially get some of the same thing. I mean, you could go get a Trevor Etienne or somebody 4th, 5th round, DJ Giddens or somebody and get the same thing out of this guy. But I get why they're doing it because they're saying right now we want to have a dynamic run game with a sure runner. With a guy that you just saw battle tested last year, put 1,000 yards in the ground, and then you got Chuba Hubbard who put 1,200. Behind this offensive line with Ike Ekwonu and Hunt and Lewis and Taylor Moton, you should be able to come out here and dominate the line of scrimmage and develop a strong run game, which will make life easier for your young quarterback. That's the idea when you say, "Hey, let me get two dual threats at the running back position," because both of these boys can, especially Dodo, he can catch up the backfield. So you got a lot of versatility now. Canales, hear me and hear me clearly. Don't you be running out of shotgun. Don't you be running out of pistol. Look at here. With the way this offensive line is, you power that motherfucking ball up and get in I formation and power this son bitch up. Because having these two backs here is no excuse not to be in the I formation where you can run some type of play action and be hitting that tight end down the field if need be. Because with a strong run game, it's going to open up so much play action down the field. And Bryce Young, I don't give a fuck. I better not see a damn basketball in your hand. You better be out here right now practicing making that damn throw down the field to the tight end. If you don't do shit else this year, go outside right now and start picking that damn throw. Because it's going to be wide open for you all year long. It's going to be wide open for you. So, at this point in time, the plan is let's make life easier for the young quarterback. Let's make sure that, number one, we put in place an atmosphere where he can thrive. We realized last year we wasn't going to win by shootouts. So this year, we're going to ground and pound. We're going to be a physical, ground the ball. We're going to get out here and literally power that fucking ball up. You can see that from what they're doing now and bringing in Dodo along with Chuba Hubbard, this offensive line. They got to target another tight end in this draft, and they're potentially going to bring in another receiver. Now, they may go at 8 and get a Ted McMillan, or I've been hearing rumblings that they like Will Johnson. I've been hearing rumblings that Dan Morgan is in love with Will Johnson. So we're going to see how this look. Shout out to Flame for Jesus. What's up with you, cuz? Says, hello, everyone. I hope you all had a blessed weekend. I hope you all have a blessed weekend. Man, we appreciate you right there. Man, it's going to be one of those ones where I'm going to tell you right now, I'm excited to see what we can do. I'm excited to see, one, if young fella can come on and take advantage of what's in front of him. Because, like I said, this is the year no excuses. Last year was the year no excuses. But, goddamn it, this year right here, you don't get it done, you out the door. There is no reason for us in year 3 to see you not be able to come and stand from up under center and make that throw to a tight end that's running a post route off of a play action. There's no reason why we shouldn't be able to see that. I don't give a fuck. I need to see that. So, y'all say he got the arm. Y'all say he can do it. Show me. Because 6 games out of 22 for a career is not impressive to me at all. I need more wins. And this year right here, so far with the way how this defense has been built up, you just built the wall on the defensive line. The linebackers are starting to look like you gotta hit. Let me tell you something. If I was a billing man and I'm saying to myself, sorry y'all, and I'm saying to myself, I want to build this thing the correct way, I would either go get Jalen Walker or Mikael Williams at 8, build this thing the right way, double back again and get another edge rusher, JT Tumalo or Jack Sawyer 2nd round, and then I would go get offensive weapons, whether that's 3rd round, get a Jalen Higgins or go get a Mason Taylor, because you're going to need them pieces then and there. But this thing right here, if they do it right this year, you can start seeing a couple of more wins. I knew I said before, this was before free agency, I said I doubt we was going to get 5. But this Rebuilding this defensive line has given me a little bit more where I can say, okay, it's going to push us up at least a game or two. It's going to push us up a game or two, man. Flame for Jesus, we appreciate that super chat. He said 2026 is full of good QBs. We need one of those. Wes, what's going on, my boy? He said Jihad Campbell. Let me tell you something, dawg. If we get Jihad Campbell from Alabama, that's one Alabama player I want. That boy is different. Every year, I always tell y'all about linebackers and stuff like that I like. Jihad Campbell, Danny Strutzman from Oklahoma. Them boys is going to be the ones. And this is the thing. Have it be done right, you can see, you can literally take a look at this thing and see what it can be. Right now, I have been flying for the last couple of years with no vision. The vision has finally come forth a little bit. You can see the defense is starting to come together a little bit. Now, granted, we had a bunch of rotational players we brought in here, but what I'm saying is it starts on the D-line. You win in the trenches. You win in the trenches. It starts from there. If you have the ability to really push that line of scrimmage, you got something on your hands when you have the ability to change the direction of players and whatnot. That right there to me is going to be the biggest difference from last year to this year. Not allowing us to get run on. Not allowing, and think about it. If there was to take a Will Johnson, you got J.C. Horn, Will Johnson, Trevor Moehrig. You got potentially the front of the line fixed. You just don't got no linebackers like that. But you don't need exceptional linebackers when you got a stout front. So how stout can the front be with Ashawn Robinson, Derek Brown, and Bobby Brown? That's the question. Because Bobby Brown, like I said, is a serviceable guy. He was a decent piece that we brought in. I'm just curious to see how much better is he than an Ashawn Robinson or a potentially. Everybody know Shy Tuttle, man, in that spot last year just wasn't it. Nobody has faith for Shy Tuttle. I'm surprised that they haven't even cut him already. Like, had it been me, he'd have been getting his walking papers right goddamn now. Don't let the door hit you or the good Lord split you. Get your ass up out of here. But it's one of those things where Shy Tuttle was probably one of the worst signings we made in the last couple of years, because you let a guy like Deshaun Williams or one of the Williams boys that was working at fucking Amazon come and outplay you. And that's some shit. You let a motherfucker who was delivering packages come out here and play you out your spot, basically. That's crazy. Link in the chat. Y'all boy want to talk a little bit about this thing, about the acquisitions that came up here. Give me, tell me how you feel. Who was the best one? Who was the worst one? Who could you live with? Who can you live without? Like I said, the link is in the chat. Go ahead and click it. Pull up on your boy. I ain't gonna be here long at all tonight. I just want to talk a little bit of shit tonight and get it off my chest, because I was just sitting back watching shit, man. I was sitting back just trying to see how much glazing was gonna happen, and I'll be damned if these boys ain't had a whole full glazed donut around here. Boy, look here. The way how I've been seeing it, they got them boy on rush hour. They got Chuba and the other running back on rush hour already. Glaze. Now, granted, that's a great duo. Don't get me wrong. We haven't had a duo like this probably since Stewart and Williams. It's probably been since Stewart and Williams since we had. But the thing is, they actually have to get on the field and let it manifest. They have to get out here and they have to showcase and get it done on the field. Because if they don't, we in trouble. That's $6 million you paying this guy, man. So he gonna have to get off. That's a must. Sorry about that. I hit my own camera. But yeah, also while I'm here, I might just do a mock draft too. Since I ain't got too much going on this beautiful Friday night. I guess I'll do that. I'll do a mock draft. Man, like I said, if y'all just getting in here, please come on in, like, comment, subscribe. We just getting up. Link is in the chat if you want to come and pop your shit for a little bit. I'm gonna do a mock draft, and we're gonna see how this thing look. Looky. We're gonna see who the Panthers could take right now, how this thing would look sitting at the top of next year's draft. So let me get rid of that. Let me get rid of that. All right. Here we go. I ain't got nothing better else to do. Let's start this mock draft. At 8, Carolina Panthers are sitting on the clock. And Travis Hunter is sitting right there. Travis Hunter is sitting right there. Let's take a look and see who went so far. You got Abdul Carter went number 1 to Tennessee. Shador went to Cleveland. Cam Ward went to the Giants. Will Campbell, offensive tackle, went to New England. Mason Graham, he went out there to Jacksonville. Ted McMillan went to Las Vegas. Oh, Panther fans, I know y'all shitting. Ted McMillan gone. Oh, he gone, dog. And guess who's sitting there? Mikael Williams, Jalen Walker, Will Johnson. So I'm gonna do this in a crazy way. I know y'all GM has a little love infatuation around here. What's up, Corey? Corey, what's going on with you? Shout out to Creekside for that super chat, man. We appreciate you. He said he taking Kenneth Grant. Shout out to you, cuz. Kenneth Grant, a bad cat, but I'm going to do this from a perspective of you need star power in the building. You don't got no star power. Now, the right thing to do if you're building a team through the trenches and you want to make sure you get a superstar, you go get Jalen Walker or you go get Mikael Williams from Georgia. That's sitting right there. But I'm a put my mind frame in Dan Morgan's head. I need a dog. I need a dog. What do I do? Okay, I'll take a dog. Well, we have a chance to get a dog right here. So we're gonna go Travis Hunter. Travis Hunter. Woof. Travis Hunter's in the building. That's your GM right there. His crazy ass around here. I need a dog. Yeah. We just got a dog. Travis Hunter. You know, you saw him in football last year. He was exceptional. And we hope he can duplicate that here. We got a dog. Shout out to Dan Morgan with his dumb ass. That boy got the personality of a fucking rock. Anyway, all right, so we just took Travis Hunter. You get a receiver that can come in, help out on the offensive side and be electric, and you get an electric corner that could come out here and take all his snaps and be crazy with it on both sides of the football. So that was a great pickup. I'm going to be real with you. Who was that? Flame for Jesus? He said, my favorite free agent was Rico. We should be able to commit to the run now. Paul Mancini said Travis Hunter will have a limited NFL career. Not sure how he'll hold up for long physically. Damn. Paul, why you say that? Tell us why you saying he's going to have a limited NFL career. All right, while you do that, I'm going to be going on to the next pick. All right, the next pick at 57, the Carolina Panthers is going to need an edge rusher. Let's see who's available. JT Tumalo is available. Now, tight ends, I got my eyes. We got the chance to get Mason Taylor right here, but I might look at Gunnar Helm later on. That's what I might do. So right here, who's available? Trey Harris at receiver, Jalen Noel. Damn, Higgins gone? Higgins gone. That's crazy. He went a lot earlier than I thought. So Jalen Noel still sitting there. He said no thanks on Travis Hunter. Then he was like 100. Keep the ball out of Bryce's hands. Boy, CJ Hill said keep the ball. God damn, keep the ball out of his hand. You can't treat your quarterback like he a handicap. I mean, damn. All right, we're gonna go JT Tumalo right here probably. You want to get the best available player that can make an impact for your team. You need an edge rusher in the worst way. You don't have one. So I'm going JT Tumalo right there. Shout out to everybody in the chat. All right. Now I just took JT Tumalo and Travis Hunter. I'm going to look to probably try to either solidify this thing with some weapons because they going to want to try to get that boy some weapons. So, Jalen Noel is who I got my eye on right there. Him or Isaiah Bond from Texas. I know everybody thinking Trey Harris from Mississippi. I mean, from Ole Miss is like that guy, but I'm not high on that motherfucker. I don't want no. Let me tell you something. Mingo stalled me off of Mississippi, Ole Miss. I don't want none of them motherfuckers over here. So what I'll do right here, I'll go and get Xavier Watts. I'll go and get Xavier Watts, safety Notre Dame. Because either that or I'll take a linebacker right here. And nope, I'm not taking a linebacker right there. So I'm going safety. Shout out to Xavier Watts. You get a down the hill safety that can come out here and make plays for you. I love it. I like it. So take a look at that thing for what we got right there. You got Travis Hunter, JT Tumalo, and you got a safety. Like I said, I'm not gonna forget about little fella. I'm gonna get him some weapons. Right here, I'm taking Gunnar Helm, tight end. That's what I wanted. That's what I had my eye on the whole time. That boy from Texas. We put him and Jatavion Sanders back together. He said, Watts is a great pickup from Notre Dame and a good player. Yes, sir. Yeah, you get a really quality safety right there. I'm sitting here. What round are we in? Let me take a look real quick. We're in the 4th round. All right, I got to make this last pick count in the 4th round. Think about it. We solidified the D-line in free agency. You got a tight end. Let's see who's available at receiver right here. You got Savion Williams, TCU. Savion Williams, or we can go. I could go D tackle here and get Jordan Phillips. I do like Jordan Phillips a whole lot. West say Troy Horton. Y'all put in the chat who y'all want me to get. You got Jordan Phillips sitting right here. You got D tackle Caldwell from Oregon. And you got Savion Williams, the wide receiver. Out of them three, who y'all want? My man said, with Moehrig, the Panthers are a true free safety. The Panthers are true free safety. Ball hawk at center. Feel who we can cover deep down the middle. Yep. I'm going to go with the wide receiver right here. I'm going to get a weapon. I'm going to get a weapon. Oh, hold on. We got some people in the back. Creekside. And we got Petey Quick. What's going on?
What's good, y'all? How y'all doing?
Man, I'm chilling, dog. What's up with you?
Feeling blessed, feeling blessed.
Talk to me. Talk to me.
Just fucking with this mock draft. Bro, Savion
Hey,
Williams is so nice, bro.
That's who I just picked up just now. I was like, yeah, let's go ahead
hey,
and make this thing happen.
hey,
What's up,
Q.
Carl?
They basically letting you know they not going for no running back in this draft, bro.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
basically
yeah.
letting you know that. They giving
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Jonathan Brooke another year to heal, I guess.
I mean, that's the point of a 1 year deal. When you give him a 1 year deal and you say, hey, we want you to come on in for a short period of time, then we'll reevaluate Brooks. Um, Brooks is done, dog.
That's what I'm saying. Like you might as well, because I mean, bro, he done.
He done.
Like, no, only person that was able to come back from two ACL, what's his name was Adrian Peterson and maybe Thomas Davis.
And he
Yeah,
was
but
on them
Adrian
stuff.
Peterson, we ain't never seen a running back like Adrian Peterson, and God knows
Never.
when. So you talking about a cat that you haven't seen in damn near 20 years, and he is special like that.
Hmm.
He like that. Anthony Belton. Creek said that. That what you say?
Oh yeah, I was saying that offensive tackle from NC State, Anthony Bell, and he's nice as well. I like his tape.
Offensive tackle. He still there?
Nah, he was
I think
there when you picked
I missed him.
Savion, I think.
Oh man, oh man. I'm gonna get us a right tackle. I'm gonna get us a right tackle in this draft because we need one with Taylor Moton potentially, edging his way out, and we keep restructuring him. After a while, you can't keep kicking the can down the road.
Yeah, he
You on
played
point
left
with that
tackle.
because I was just thinking about that too. You're gonna have to replace Moten at some point.
I got Danny Struxman. I told y'all I was gonna get that motherfucker. You shouldn't be no surprise to nobody. So
I'm
we
wondering
got a
when they
tight end
gonna.
and we got a receiver. We got Gunnar Helm and Savion Williams. Y'all think we need another wide receiver?
No,
Nah.
we need a linebacker.
I just got one.
I
Struxman,
like
Oklahoma.
Peebles right
No
there.
stress.
Oh, you want
Yeah.
another D tackle? I just got
Oh,
Jordan Phillips.
Yeah,
oh shit, I didn't even see that. I didn't even see that.
I ain't see that
Yeah.
stress there.
Yeah, I would go
Hmm.
Peebles. I'm not gonna lie, because you got one defensive tackle, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, one of them gonna get hurt this year. We don't know who. That's what I would do though.
God damn.
I mean, it's football. Somebody gonna get hurt.
You already done
Playing
put the
physical
man on the crutches, dog.
football, man. He ain't
That's
lying.
crazy.
It happens.
L- Last pick gonna be an offensive tackle. And let me ask you a question. If we were to do it like this right here, take Travis Hunter at 8, would y'all boy be mad?
You go first.
Yeah. Hell yeah. I'm not invested in that, bro. I'm sorry.
And why is
I'm
that?
not doing. I don't want no project cornerback, bro. He's not gonna be able to do what he wants to on a field, bro. He's not gonna be able to play wide receiver and corner. They not having that. So you're not gonna have it your way. It's sorry. You can let that go. I don't want that prima donna bullshit. And I'm scared for them hips, bro. His hips they irritate me. I don't think he gonna be able to cover them fast guys that he gonna have to. That's gonna be in our division, bro.
Mm.
I don't think he got it like that. I mean, granted, I'm not disrespecting the man saying he trash, but I'm just saying, bro, you gotta watch him. Watch his film.
So you don't think Travis Hunter can bang with the big boys at corner?
No,
But what evidence is pointing to that? Or where you getting this from?
I mean, if you watch them games, bro, like, don't get me wrong, like he was actually tight on these guys, but at the same time, when we think about these are college guys, you know what I'm saying, that he's able to keep up with. We get into the pros, is a whole different type of style, is a whole type of tempo. I don't think you're gonna be able to keep up, man. They get real physical. You're not gonna be able to play that tight with these guys in the field, bro. This is a whole different type of ball game, bro. Sorry, but
Oh
I
wow.
mean,
You agree with that, Creekside?
Nah, I think Travis Hunter is the best corner in this draft. Um,
Man, you better hope so.
but I do agree with him in a sense. I think he's going to be a better zone corner uh than like a man-to-man press corner. I think where he's really going to get his money is like playing like 5 to 10 yards off the ball and staring at the quarterback. And he's just the most athletic guy on the field, so he'll be able to make a play. But
So
um,
you're saying he got he got better zone coverage skills.
yeah, because he plays cornerback like a receiver. He's just gonna stare at the quarterback and react. That's what I see him do. Like when his interceptions, like a lot of his interceptions, he's playing 10 yards off the ball. The quarterback will think he's too far away, but he's just fast enough to get there. Um, but do I want him at 8? No, I agree with that. Just because our defensive line is so trash.
6'1", 185 pounds. At receiver, you seeing his numbers right there. Almost 100 receptions, 1,200 yards, 15 touchdowns, which was ridiculous.
Oh,
Um,
I wish he would play receiver, honestly.
That's what's
yeah,
gonna have to stay at is receiver, because I mean you're not gonna be able to play both sides of the ball, bro. This ain't Burger King. Can't have it your way, bro, boy.
damn, Petey, you don't. Let me tell you something, Petey. The boy, he was competitive all the way around on both sides of the football. The boy got the heart of a lion. Now when Dan Morgan speak of dogs, this nigga's a dog.
He's definitely a dog for sure.
When you look at a guy that could come and get you 100 yards receiving and turn around and get you 4 or 5 passes deflected in a game as well, that's crazy. Even get you an interception here and there.
And I'm not disputing that. By all means, I agree with that. As far as on the receiving side, that's what I'm saying. He gonna have to pick. He gonna have to make a choice, whether you want to play corner or if you want to play wide receiver. You're not going to be able to have it your way.
What if he Bo Jackson this era?
Nah, bro. You can open the door for some type of injury, bro. They're not going. At number 8, they're not going to risk that, bro. They're not risking that. That's dangerous. Can we all agree that's dangerous?
It is dangerous. And like when you look at his legs are twigs. Like those are not NFL legs. But
He light in the ass, man. Real light. They gonna throw that little man around, bro.
but I will say like,
So
oh, go ahead.
so y'all don't think he can? Because he's not at his NFL body yet. You don't think he can bulk up?
I mean, of course he could. I'm not gonna take that away from him. Of course he can. Any person that pretty much work hard with the athleticism that he has, I'm pretty sure he can.
Hmm.
But do you at number 8? You gonna wait for that?
At number 8, hell yeah. I mean, he got superstar written all over him. Think about it. If I had to choose him or Will Johnson, I'm gonna probably choose him because he's able to give me more. I could put packages together for him offensively as well as let him come out and play a little bit of defense. He don't got to play both sides of the football the whole game. I could just let him come in and 10, 15 snaps. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Q, what was that guy who snapped and tried to I think he killed his wife or whatever the case may be, and then one of his
God
sons.
damn.
He used to play for the Panthers. What's his name again? I think he in prison right now.
Talking about Ricky Roof?
Yeah, Ricky Root. Yeah, I don't want another one of those because that's what's going to end up lining to if you bring what's the name over here.
God damn, that was a major extreme just now, dog. There was like no 0 to 100 to that. You just went all the way to 100.
Yeah,
Now the
and it's
man
going
gonna
to end
kill his
up.
family.
Hey man, listen, the way he playing around with what's the name with fire, bro. Listen, he gonna crash out. he gonna crash out. You want that prima donna over here?
But
Cause
but
yeah,
but
people.
what does that have to do? How, so you saying the workload of him doing two sides of the football is gonna drive him to insanity? How the hell you come up with
Oh
that?
no no
I
no.
think he was talking
Oh
about the
no, we
girl
talking
cheating.
about a girl. The off the season, off the field shit.
Oh Lord,
That's
Lord have mercy.
hey, cause he gonna fuck around and find out. Cause people keep trying to warn that man. He ain't listen. Doodle don't stink to him.
That's
On the
what it is.
field, he got Yep. On the field, he got a good presence. Don't get me wrong, decent presence. But hey, Ray Caruth all over again.
Yeah, Petey, I think you lost me with that. Everybody in the chat is on your ass now.
Hey, they can stay on there,
The
man.
boy said, "Let's get Petey last words."
Tell you, man.
Petey, what
Yeah.
assumption did you come to that he just gonna snap with off the field shit and just kill everybody? Well, where you get that shit from?
I said everybody. I said one individual, hey, old lady. That's what I'm talking about. Ray Caruth situation. You know what I'm saying? Because hey, the things that he doing, and people keep trying to warn him, bro, she for the streets, and you constantly keep out there thinking she the one. All right.
But Petey, what the fuck does that got to do with him on the field playing?
Hey, you can't be available if you locked up. Shit. Hey, I'm letting y'all know my stance at it, man. Hey,
Petey,
it's my
Petey,
opinion.
where you get this from, Petey?
Hey, man, hey, dudes be when they so far in love like that, you know what happens, man. We all been there.
Well, man, see,
I
he
ain't say
almost
we all
crashed his
we all
car.
we ain't all crash out, but when you doing that so much for an individual and they play you like that, hey, you know what time it is. Crash
Thank
out.
you, Paul. Thank you, Paul. My man Paul said no player is playing full time on both sides of the ball in
That's
not
it.
in today's NFL. So you got to understand, Petey, like I just said, they're gonna have a small packages for him to come in and do stuff here and there. I don't think the workload is gonna be so heavy to him where he gonna explode and just pass out and go home and just beat this woman to death. That's just you got a crystal ball or some type of shit saying that.
Hey, man, hey, it happens.
What I'll say is like Travis Hunter kind
Caruth.
of has like the LeBron James thing where it's like he's been the number one guy since high school and he's, dealt with that pressure well because he's still the number one guy. So like, I don't know. I think people like that get used to living in the spotlight
How many
and just
guys been like that though?
you said what?
We had plenty of guys like that. That's been the number one guy, spotlight, and all that. And it dims. Not saying him, but we have seen that before.
Who we got? Who we had like that, Petey? Who you talking about?
Let me give. Mm, shit. Let's talk about Bryce. Bryce been our number one guy for a while. Since college, since high school, he come to the NFL and like little dim, still dim, but people give hope for
Yeah,
him.
Petey. Yeah, I'm gonna need them last words from you, cuz.
You don't like Travis.
Hey, am I lying? He ain't been number one.
No, he was, I
Oh,
guess.
exactly. My
Well, here's
point.
what I say,
Don't get me
right?
wrong. The difference is it's two different. It's two different positions. Don't get me wrong. But we're talking about actually having that type of I'm that guy type of mindset. He's had it. Bryce had it,
What I will say is like Bryce not an
and it
alpha male.
translates.
Travis is.
Okay.
He's the alpha, but he a simp too now.
Yeah, he is a
Yeah.
simp.
Thank
He is,
you.
but
And
like,
I'm glad somebody said it. Now, if I would have said it, it'd be like, oh, yeah. All right. So
like
that's what
okay,
I'm saying.
Lord
I
have
want y'all
mercy.
to. There's a YouTube video on. It's like Travis and Ted McMillan. I think they are in high school, bro. And you just watch the way that Travis was bullying this man on every single play, like, and then Travis tried to fight him, and Ted was like punking out of the fight, like Travis is like that nigga, like he just has a
Yeah, but
supreme
let's be
confidence.
real, dog. At 6'5", Ted'll beat his ass.
He probably would, but we're talking about being a dog right now, and Ted was shying away, and this is in
Okay.
high school, so like he's
Yeah.
been that way.
So let me
Okay.
ask you a question, Creekside. If you had your way, who would you take it eat?
I said I take Kenneth Grant. I think I think our biggest need is nose tackle for real.
Oh
And
yeah,
I think
definitely.
he's
No,
part.
you just got Bobby Brown. Bobby Brown gonna save you.
It's like hell.
You think he's gonna save us?
I ain't say that. I'm just telling you what they say. They say he gonna save us.
I'm gonna go with Kenneth Grant. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Kenneth Grant. I think I think he'll take up. I think he'll help out Derek Brown, help out the rest of the D line. I really want like a rotation for real. Like I want to draft two defensive tackles and like let the nose tackles kind of rotate because like sometimes you just
That
don't want the nose
Creekside,
tackle to play the same position all game when they can switch over
Creekside,
to that end spot. But
Creekside. Come back down to earth with me, Creekside.
what?
Creekside. What did they just target in what did they just target at free agency?
D line, edge rusher kind of.
And how many of them guys they brought in?
They got the Viking dude. They got the Bobby Brown guy. They got the Chiefs.
Patrick Jones. He's a linebacker. So.
You see where I'm going with this?
You
Creekside?
saying they're not? That's where they're not going, and that's not where they're going.
They beef that shit up now so they when they get in that draft, it's best player available for them. Because think about it. Let's take a look at the D tackle position and who we got. They just re-signed LeBron Ray. They just drafted Jaden Crumley last year in the 6th round. They had Raekwon Williams already here. You got Tershawn they brought in here as a backup. You got Ashawn Robinson and Derek Brown as the 2 stars. And then you got Bobby Brown who's going to be starting ahead of Shy Tuttle. And then you still got punk ass Shy Tuttle here. So does that scream to you that they're going to go and get a D tackle in the draft? 2 of them at least.
And he took less money to stay.
Do that scream to you they're going to go in the draft and take 2 D tackles?
It don't. But I was just going off the interview with Dan Morgan when he said his number one priority was interior D line. And if that's your number one priority, and if that's what y'all did in free agency, I don't think that's gonna fix it.
You don't think that's going to fix it? So what
Fuck
we
no.
just did then?
You
A
improved it.
Band-Aid?
We were asked.
A Band-Aid?
Yeah.
A Band-Aid.
Yeah.
Not the way these niggas run hippie and glaze. No. We ain't just bring no Band-Aid up in here.
Those Band-Aids, bro. I'm sorry to tell you. Now, one thing I did disagree on that safety though from the Raiders though to Moehrig.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, that boy physical as fuck, bro. He fast too. Buddy like that.
Mm-hmm. I like
Buddy
him.
like that. Oh, I like Buddy Bay. And I did I'm asking some of the little Raider fans, man, what they thought about him and shit. And looked at his film after they giving them glazing them up real quick. Hey, they had a right to glaze him, bro like that.
Yeah,
He got
I like
replaced
him.
by Jeremy Sheehan.
That's crazy. There's like player swaps all over.
Yep, he got replaced by Jeremy Sheehan. And I think it was like a money situation. I think they won't pay that much for him with the Raiders, and so
But
he
think
was
about
fine
it
with
though.
that.
For what we just did, we could have just kept Jeremy Chin and had that motherfucker.
Absolutely. But that guy though, physical as fuck though. I mean, I'm not saying that Jeremy Chin is not, because he is. That man he do well with the tackles, kill it. But when it comes to like watching their ball and actually being physical, man, on their ass, moving free, I would probably go with Moehrig though.
I agree. How do you guys feel about us signing all these defensive players when this is basically Evero's last year here?
Boy, this nigga hate Evero, boy. I ain't never seen that like it.
No, I'm saying, like, real shit, this is his last year. How do y'all feel about that?
How you know it's his last year?
Because if he plays well, he gonna get a job, and if they do bad, he's getting fired.
I see them coming out being improved, and he gonna get an extension.
They gonna offer him an extension. Now whether he take it or not is up to him.
An extension.
My man said Evero is mad sus. Damn, y'all niggas hate Evero, dog.
It's just the shit that you gotta understand. There were just certain moments that pissed me off last year where I was like, yeah, just get him out of here. Because
Bro,
he
he
wasn't
had
doing
nothing
no
to
job.
work with.
Nah, but you know what they say, Q. They kind of get mad. Well, he picked certain plays like DJ Johnson, and that ain't paying out. He had some type of say so, and it still didn't pan out. So that's why they hold him accountable at. They don't get the fact that he lost a lot of pieces, and he was basically dealing with life material from Family Dollars. He couldn't shop at Sam's.
That's crazy. That is crazy, man. Y'all, we in some trouble, man. Our fan base is just so goddamn hypocritical. Y'all hold that man dead to a funk, and y'all will
Hmm.
hold this man for everything, but y'all will sit here and let the QB go unnoticed, and y'all won't say nothing about the GM, but y'all make sure y'all get on every road black ass.
Hmm. It's always been that way, Q. You know how it goes.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I don't blame Evero for personnel decisions. For real, they say he took that player. Do I really think he took that player? No. I think Tepper makes the decisions. Tepper been making the decisions. And if you want to draft somebody, you got to go through Tepper.
A man Zomansky said the scheme sucked. You do realize that same scheme just won the goddamn Super Bowl. Fangio, Fangio over there is running. He's an Evero. Evero is a Fangio disciple. He's running the same goddamn defense. What are you talking about?
Facts.
With
That
that being
same
said,
defense just won a Super Bowl.
though, Q, then why don't you want Mike Green? Because I feel like he would fit the
Ugh.
best in the scheme out of all the players we just named.
Oh man, why do you want to do this to me, man? Why do you want the nigga with two sexual assault cases on
Oh
him in
shit!
here? Why do you want that
My fault.
motherfucker in here, man?
You know what? You're right. You're right. I'm good, bro. I'm good.
He got questionable character issues, clearly, dog.
Yeah, I did see that. I'm not. Yeah, two before you're famous is crazy. Like this isn't even after fame. This is two before you got known.
I can understand you had one because one is like, okay, that shit was a mistake. It could have, mistakenly happened, but I'll make sure I learn from that and move on. This motherfucker got two, which tells me it's repeated behavior. He just don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I'm good. On a top 10 pick, I'm straight.
I don't.
Yeah, cause you never know if he gonna be there because of his off the field issues, man.
Mm-mm-mm. He a crash out.
Huh?
He a crash out. A sexual crash out.
Man, you can't dangle the carrot in front of him. He like to smell it too much.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
Well, he like massages.
I think so.
Another one, huh? Hey, what's up with these massage shit they like to do, man?
It relax you, man. It stimulate your mind.
Like a dog, man. I guess they
Cut
are
that
dogs.
lights off, and they get the rubbing, and they put that oil on your ass. It's over.
What?
Get too stimulated.
Yeah,
Want to hump
I didn't know nothing
everything.
about that.
yeah, yeah.
How do y'all
Don't
feel
sit
about
there and
Malachi
act like
Starks
you
though?
ain't knew nothing but that creek side.
How do y'all feel about Malachi Starks? Like if they took him at 8.
Creek side. What is a safety gonna do? Oh, okay. You know what? Fuck it. Take him. Uh you just got Moehrig, and you adding safety at 8. That's your pressing need. Yeah, that's your
You don't go
most.
that high for no safety.
Well, you do if he is a Hall of Famer. You get what I'm saying?
I wouldn't
What
waste
I'm
that pick on
looking
him.
at, what I'm looking at is you just went into free agency and got a safety that you deem could change the tides of your team, and you saying go at 8 and get another safety? I just don't see it.
Nah.
So
Why
what
would you
happened to
do
the
that
best
though?
player available shit? Q. You just said best player available. Now we're talking
Oh.
positions.
Okay, so let me ask you this question: Would you just go in this draft and say we had wide receivers? sitting there back to back to back to back, and every time you go to pick up, the best player was always a wide receiver. Would you keep picking up receivers?
We done that before though, Q. Panthers done that before.
But what I'm asking him is, say you at 8 and it's a receiver, the best player. Say you at 57 and it's a receiver that's the best player right there. Are you gonna keep taking receivers, or are you gonna get what the fuck you need for the team?
For me
What you
personally,
did.
this is my philosophy. You get outside of quarterback, you have to have a quarterback and possibly O lineman. You get the best player available because even if you already got it on your team, you can now trade that for more draft picks or valuable players that do fit your needs. That's my opinion. Like
Creekside.
T Higgins right now, right? They
Oh
No, no, no. Let me
Lord.
finish.
T.
Let me finish. That's not where I'm going. I don't
Higgins.
want him. I don't want him. What I'm trying to say is they have.
Boy, these niggas
I,
love
be-
T. Higgins,
I
boy.
believe they took T Higgins the year before they took Jamar Chase. Or I can't remember. I think that's how it happened. But basically, like they got him, and then they had that other receiver,
Tyler Boy.
Tyler Boyd, right?
Mhm.
But now they could get rid of T Higgins, and they might just get a first for him.
Let me ask you
Like
a question. These boys put the exclusive franchise tag on T. Higgins. Why does that scream to y'all he is a guy that they may potentially move to the Panthers? Because when you put the exclusive rights tag on somebody, it's the intent to make a deal, get a deal done with them. But you got niggas like the Panthers who will not shut that T. Higgins door for nothing. They want that motherfucker in the worst way.
Bad.
Why
Salivate.
y'all want that nigga so bad, man?
that's because they believe that if you get T Higgins over here, Bryce is going to play better.
Man, he wasn't even doing nothing until late in the season, bro. At all.
My thing is, if you want T Higgins, just take Tat. Like, and you might as well just take Tat if y'all gonna give up assets for T. But I don't think they're getting rid of him. I was just saying, like, if they wanted to, like, if let's say T Higgins was being a dick right now, right, and he was asking for more money than they were offering him, they could get a lot for him because they took the best player on the board at the time. I don't even remember what that board looked like, but they took a good player when they really didn't have to take him.
Creekside.
Man, listen.
What is it with y'all and this damn receiver that y'all just won't let go?
I
The
don't want no
man that
receivers. What? I'm not speaking for what I want. I don't want no receiver in the draft. I told you I want Kenneth Graham.
I just need you to make it make sense to me, because you brought up T. Higgins. And for some reason Panther fans will find T. Higgins to pull out their ass. There's
He
a
ain't.
bunch of niggas that walk around with T. Higgins up their ass and they just keep pulling that shit out. T. Higgins.
I think it's bro went to Clemson, right?
Mm.
Yeah,
You know Clemson fans are the most annoying people in the world. So that's probably it.
that ain't it though. Please tell me, is T. Higgins a god? Because y'all, these boys act like with T. Higgins over here, you're gonna not lose one game all season long. It's ridiculous. Every time you see this motherfucker, T. Higgins, we need
That's the name.
T. Sweet T.
I mean, what? How, did he put up some amazing yards last year that I didn't see?
Nigga had 800 yards last year. Jamar Chase had 1,600.
Oh, damn.
They act like that boy had 2,000 yards receiving, and he Jerry Rice or some type of shit.
You know who the quarterback is? Joe Burrow. Put Bryce on
Led the
there. The
league in
numbers,
passing.
and them high damn numbers decrease if he come to the Carolina Panthers. He ain't doing nothing. He ain't making no noise.
I'm so sick of T. Higgins. I Please go get T. Higgins, go get Ted McMillan, put them all up on trade for T. Higgins. Go ahead, draft Ted McMillan at 8. Then don't stop there. Go get tight end. Go get running back. Have 4 running backs in this motherfucker. Go get another running back. Go get offensive tackle. Go get what the fuck you need. Fuck it. Spend every draft pick you need on this offense. I'm so sick of fucking T. Higgins. I'm tired of hearing it.
You just said it, bro. You said it, tight end, bro. That's where they really might go for real, bro. If those Tyler Warren shit don't pan out, that's where they really might go.
You know, Creekside, I always thought of live with the intention of just being better after the live. And it always these niggas always just take me backwards.
I've been seeing like, hey, I'm not even gonna say it, but Panther podcasters been talking about Tyler Warren for hours every day.
Now what good Tyler Warren gonna do, dog? What good they gonna do?
They said Bryce needs him. That's what I heard.
How the fuck you got $100 million quarterback that needs somebody else? $100 million quarterback, you don't need help. I'm done. I can't keep doing this, man. Y'all boy gonna drive me crazy. Y'all gonna have me in a mental institution sitting there screaming, T. Higgins! T. Higgins!
Not NFL related. I don't know who that is.
Shout out to the real HHNT. He said, not NFL related, but F.U. Jalen Withers. Don't know who that is. Shout out to him and fuck Jalen Withers, whoever that may be. All right. Paul say, I sense a trade for tight end Dallas Goherd from the Eagles. Damn, you had one with nature, you sensing shit like that.
Go dirt. The tight
This would be
end.
blowing me though. We be signing positions and then re-signing positions, and the fans are like, let's go trade for the same position that we re-signed.
Mm-hmm.
What was the point of signing Tommy Tremble after you just took Jatavian Sanders and then now talking about Tyler Warren?
Well, I told you from the get-go Tommy Tremble shouldn't be on this fucking roster. But they keep bringing this nigga back.
Man, what's the holdup of releasing Ian Thomas?
Your guess good as mine, dog. I been want him out the door.
What's the
As long as
holdup?
they don't do nothing
What's your-
stupid. Because it sounds like to me they doing what they could do with Tommy Tremble. They waiting for free agency to be over, and they might offer him a deal to come back, a cheaper deal.
You gonna want to take less money to stay? Man, fuck that. Get rid of his ass.
Oh, how did y'all feel about a pay raise for Adam Thielen? Because that was interesting.
Basically, they basically telling him, take this money, go on, shut the fuck up. You've been barking and cussing and shit like that last year. So this right here is hush hush money. You know what I'm saying?
About going to the Chiefs, talking about he want to go to the Chiefs and shit. Motherfucker.
Adam Thielen been talking out both sides of his mouth all year last year.
Damn, I didn't even hear that. He said he wanted to play for the Chiefs.
Yes, this is around the season.
Chiefs didn't want him.
Bro, that got to be against like NFL rules. Can you say that? I want to play for somebody else while you're on a team.
He wanted to go to a contender, man. Somebody's gonna go to Super Bowl.
He did put down a bunch of crime.
Yeah, he wanted to go to a contender that can ride the coattails of the giraffe, of the zebras.
Yeah, he can go too.
So now y'all want to get rid of Adam Thielen for T. Higgins.
If he's talking shit, yeah. If he's talking shit, he can go.
He been talking shit last year, Creekside.
I'm saying I didn't hear it. I heard Deontay talking shit. I didn't hear Thielen talking shit. That's crazy.
How the fuck you ain't hear him talking shit? And they had Adam Thielen on the field last year, taking his helmet off, throwing the shit on the sideline, talking shit to Bryce.
Sure did.
You ain't seen that?
I did.
God's gift, Bryce Young. He did that to y'all, precious Bryce.
You say you didn't.
Nah, I did see him throw his helmet and shit. I didn't see him yelling at Bryce. Damn.
The nigga say, fuck, I was open.
Fucking midget, bitch. And finished it off with you fucking midget, bitch. Yeah.
They were cussing.
Man, fuck Adam Thielen, bro, because he was a bum that first year anyway.
Oh, okay, it's fuck Adam Thielen now.
He was. He was a
It's
bum the
fuck
first
Adam
That
couple
nigga
Thielen.
years.
mad.
He
You
was
see what you
decent
see how
this year.
Panther fans
Creekside
do
mad
shit
as
around
hell.
here?
Creekside mad, but he
Bro,
salty as
I'm
fuck.
just, bro, I'm tired of players on the team talking shit about the team. You suck too.
Well, maybe if the team get better, they won't be right here talking shit.
Maybe if they play
Creekside,
better, we get better.
Creekside
Well,
standing on
stop
business.
getting these niggas that's off the side of the road and shit like that, thinking they gonna be superstars.
Creekside standing on business, boy.
I watched the Deontay Johnson interview. Um, he said he just wasn't in the right state of mind. That's what he said. So
Yeah, that nigga trying to get that bag right now. He trying to kiss ass to get that money. Nah, nigga, you said what you said. You ain't changing.
that's what he said. He said he wasn't in the right state of mind. So he deserves another
Hmm.
chance from another team.
Yeah, he deserved to kiss my ass. I wouldn't put that motherfucker on nobody roster.
I want to piss test right now. I want to piss test right now.
Hmm. That's y'all boy. Cause he was an ex receiver around here till the Panther fans turned on him. And once they trade him and got him the fuck up out of here, everybody say, "Oh, where's his attitude, man?" I told y'all this shit before in the summer. When I went down there to Charlotte at that big day out, and I sat in that stadium and watched him want to fight the referee on the sideline, I said, "Well, damn, this boy here he gonna fuck around and beat somebody's ass."
And that's why they said they got him out of Pittsburgh. And now it looks like they might be plotting to get Pickens out of there too. By the way they moving.
I guess so. You done bring DK up in there. That shit a time bomb waiting to happen. You think Pickens ain't been cussing? They said Pickens been cussing as soon as they signed DK Metcalf. I'm gonna fuck Tomlin up when I see him. Okay, here we go.
He be on his shit though. Mike Tomlin, like every year. I mean, he don't be going to the Super Bowl no more, but he, gets them to a decent record every year.
I bet you take them wins he getting every year.
Yeah, but that's his fault though. He can't get a quarterback.
I wonder why. Hmm. Sitting
I
at the
wonder.
back of the draft every year, winning 10, 11 games every year. Wonder why he can't get a QB.
I see where you're going.
Mm. Mm-hmm. You know what, Creekside, man, you all right with me, man. You picking up what I'm putting down.
Well, we gonna be able to get a quarterback if if we don't get this shit together.
No, you got a quarterback, dog.
I'm not even gonna
Be
respond.
good. Say y'all have fun being mediocre for like 7 years. That'd be good for you, boy. Steelers have no Q back. Who passing them? Right now, they probably going to look to get some young gun in there. I don't know who they're looking at. They're probably looking in the draft to get like a Will Howard or something. You never know. That would be a pickup in the second round to get.
Could you imagine if excuse me, if bruh from Alabama could sit for a year or two under Mike Tomlin?
Who? Jalen Miro?
Yeah.
Man, Jalen Miro ain't about shit, man. You ain't want that boy.
You definitely don't. You definitely don't, bro. Do not waste your time on O'Miro.
Mm-hmm.
Please don't. And I'm an Alabama fan, bro. Don't do that.
Hmm.
He's no. He. One thing I can say there's a difference between him and Bryce. Bryce is probably a little bit better than him.
Damn.
That very much better than him. Now, when it comes to on his feet, he able to get out of that pocket. But as far as like being able to throw off the run, shit like that, I have to give it to Bryce. And I don't even want to give Bryce his flowers while he on the Panthers at all.
Mm-mm-mm. That's diabolical right there. Why he on the Panthers, huh?
No,
Lord have
not while he on the
mercy.
Panthers. I don't want him playing for my team, bro. I don't want no project quarterbacks. I'm sorry.
Shout out to Flame for Jesus for that super chat. He said, we are getting a good QB in 2026. Bryce is out of here. Damn, why y'all doing Bryce like that? That's crazy. So I suppose if that's how y'all feel. Yeah. Well, Creekside. Yeah. Your boy ain't been to sleep yet. I'm gonna go ahead and start getting last words. So talk to me, cuz.
All right, y'all have a good weekend. Be safe. Have
But
fun.
damn, them short words, ain't it?
Yeah.
I'll be
Hey,
damned.
this is Bryce's fuck around and find out season, man. So there ain't no more excuses after this season. I don't want to hear it. It
But
better be
Peter,
more than full.
what if he actually do good this year?
This is Bryce we talking about.
What
Yeah, all right. Yeah, all right.
if Bryce come out here and put up 4,000 yards on your ass?
Yeah, all right. Bro, and I go buy a Bryce Young jersey.
I'll be damned. See, shout out to everybody in the chat. These boys got zero faith in Bryce Young. Sound like now we're not talking about me. I'm just talking about the Panther fans right here. Nah, leave me out of that equation.
Don't excuse yourself.
Yeah. Leave me out of that shit right there. 87 to 4 talking about he'll trade Bryce for a punter right now. God damn. Boy, y'all boy diabolical.
And the thing about it is, why would you draft that? Why would you? I'm sorry, not draft. Why would you pick up that Dan Chestnut guy, wide receiver? No, damn well, buddy ain't better get no burn. He must be a special team player. Gotta be.
Yeah, I think they did get it for special teams returns.
Gotta be. Cause it ain't getting no wide receiver burn. I hope. Yeah, all right. Ain't no way,
That's
bro.
crazy.
You could have got that in the draft, like you said. Why would you get that? Why would you pay that? That's a waste of money.
Well, Petey,
I don't get it.
I think the way how they looking at this team, they feel like they can stockpile a bunch of players at one position, and they hoping that they find a diamond in the rough. That's what they hoping. I don't see it. You don't see it, but that don't mean it can't happen.
Oh, so they looking for a diamond or a
Yeah,
pixie glass?
little diamond, little pixie dust, man. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay.
My man said it in
Oh,
the chat. Brenton Bernstein 2.0. There you go.
okay.
Ain't nothing wrong
You
with
better
Brenton
have.
Bernstein. He was serviceable for what he did
He
when he
was.
did it.
He was. He was for sure. Sunshine,
Mm-hmm.
definitely.
You call the nigga Sunshine with the blonde hair?
Yeah, sunshine. From
Remember the
remember the
Titans.
Titans. Yeah, that's exactly what he
Well,
was.
go ahead and give me your last words, Petey.
We got a long season ahead of us. Let's hope that Dan Morgan makes the right decision. And Tepper make the right decisions inside this draft here upcoming, and then they assess players um, correctly. We got a long season ahead of us, man. If not, so yeah, man, keep pounding or move on.
All right. Well, I appreciate each and every one of y'all. Make sure y'all like and subscribe on the way out. Well, look who pop up on the way going out.
Who that is?
Kendall, the GOAT.
If it ain't the GOAT man, go. You ready to pay me
Yeah.
my money?
I guess he ain't gonna say nothing. Anyway, all right.